desire to be married one day? If so, don't let your long-term boyfriend keep you from finding your husband. Stop spending years with a man who has no plans on marrying you. Stop playing wife to a man who is not your husband. Stop pretending. If that man has not proposed marry you within a 2 to 3 year time frame of you dating him, leave that man alone. And if leaving him doesn't motivate him to marry you, he wasn't going to marry you anyway. See, he has put you in a category as a placeholder, which means long-term girlfriend. He'll do just enough to keep you around, but not enough to reassure you. He thinks you have the potential to be a wife, just not his wife, which means he's going to string you along because you're convenient, but he won't ever commit to you because there is something that he strongly dislikes about you and can't overlook, which means that's not your guy. Therefore, don't let your long-term boyfriend keep you from finding your husband. Be smart, date smart, choose wisely. And remember, I told you.
We're just going to cut to the chase, okay? Let me tell you one of the biggest issues with these kinds of conversations. There's no context, right? So you're telling every woman who is in a relationship for more than your appointed time frame, right? You know nothing of the dynamics of the relationship, the situation that they're in, what he's had to go through, what she's had to go through. Like, you know nothing about that, but you're telling women across the board overall, if he doesn't marry you in the time frame that I'm telling you, then he's not good enough for you or he doesn't love you. And that's ignorance. Okay? That is ignorance. It would be ignorant to make a broad statement about all relationships when you don't know the details. Okay, there are some men who are in relationships with women and who are working with that woman. Maybe she don't have it all together. Okay, maybe she isn't perfect. Maybe there is some things that he needs to work on alongside her, right? And to make that woman feel like, oh, well, I don't have to wait this time. She should be, I already know how y'all gonna act about the thing that I'm about to say, but she should be grateful enough that he's even in a relationship with her, working with her. The reason why it came to my mind, and the reason why I'm saying that is because in the comment section, it is full of women saying, oh yeah, you know what, you're right. Oh, I feel like you read my mail. I feel like you're speaking to me. And it's like, do not let this person who's on the internet jeopardize something that you got going on, because maybe if we all heard the real scenario of your entire relationship, nobody would tell you to leave. It doesn't work like that for everybody. This time frame doesn't work like that for everybody. Okay, let's stop acting like marriage is something that you can just hop in and hop out of. That's the problem that we have right now, is that everybody just wants to get married. They act like, oh, well, if the marriage doesn't work out, you can just get a divorce. Okay, but we're trying to stop that, right? We're trying to change the percentage of how many people are actually getting divorced. We want the people to, go the long haul, stay for a long time, be in the relationship for forever, right? We want to have effective relationships, raise children in 2-parent households. Okay, not just jump in, jump out, and then move on to the next and get married again and repeat the cycle. Like, it's foolish. It's very foolish. And sometimes you got to go through some stuff before you get to know somebody. Okay, for example, the context of people who live in 2 different states, people who are at their jobs all the time and only see each other really on the weekends. It's going to take you more than a year or 2 to actually know that person if you only see them 2 days or 4 days a month on date nights and talk to them on the phone. Talking to somebody on the phone, listen, there's a saying, know me and come live with me is 2 different things. Okay, so it's a very big difference. And again, sometimes it is not about the time frame. And for her to say, don't let your boyfriend keep you away from your husband, this is the problem that women have. They're always looking for the next best option. Before you focus on what it is that you got going on, before you focus on what it is that you could be working on within your relationship, before you spend time to figure out what are the qualities that he even looks for in a wife, before you take the time to even get to know his needs, his wants, and his desires, you talking about, oh, well, you're taking up space for the next person. You're just going to move on with your drama to the next person. And when that person finds you out, they're not going to want you either. And you're going to do it again, and they're not going to want you either. So how about rectifying the actual issue instead of pacifying it, putting a band-aid over it to make yourself feel good, and listening to people who don't know your business. Y'all know, listen, women are not dumb. Okay? The same way that men are not dumb, women are not dumb. There's a lot of women who know the foolishness that they be keeping up with a man. They're very aware. So don't let nobody telling you to go leave that man, and then when he move on and he go be with somebody else, and you know you're seeing everything that you wanted out of that relationship with him and somebody else, you feel some type of way. No, because you weren't willing to give yourself. You weren't willing to commit to the journey. So if you can't commit to the dating journey, how are you going to commit to the lifelong journey of being with this person for the rest of your life? Somebody make it make sense to me. Because this don't make no sense. I can't stand when people come and they have this arrogant air about them when they talk about men, and like you as a woman, you have the pick of the litter, and it's your choice and your decision and it's not, unless you're gonna be the one asking men to marry you, because that's their decision to make. So you have to know their mind frame, know their mindset, and actually don't fake the funk. Figure out what it is that you could work on, maneuver through, and make it work like that. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.